right now. It's up all the time. You see it in the title, guys. Dragged Across Concrete. All right. Um, got to talk about this film. All right. And the question I want to ask here is, all right. All right, go Rant review. Go. Here is the poll question: is Dragged Across Concrete good Gibson? Yes or no? All right, so I'm on this Gibson high right now, guys. You know how we do. Dragged Across Concrete. I believe. Don't hold me to it. You gotta hold me to it. Is it on Tubi? I believe that's where I saw it, everyone, for the first time and the only time. Yes. Okay. So here it is. It's on Roku. That's right. Okay, Roku, guys, has it for free. All right. So if you got a TCL, go on Roku. Even if you don't, just download the app, Roku app. Go on to Roku. It is free. Now the rating, not Rotten Tomatoes 70. They're not gonna go to the ratings, guys. We're going to Real Reviewer for the real 2E's rating. I am demonetized, guys. Don't worry about liking subbing. You got to do it into the Cash App. Range True with the Z. The link to my Cash App is on the channel page. You want to support the channel. It's day 9 of the marathon stream for 30 days. We're talking about Dragged Across Concrete. There is a couple of reasons why I want to talk about this movie. Of course, one of them is Mel Gibson. All right. The second is Vince Vaughn. I really don't. I got to give props to Vince Vaughn here. That's right. Don't have to Cash App. So Dragged Across Concrete, that's right. Is it worth watching? They're asking this on Google. Guys, you gotta go Google me too, Dragged Across Concrete. Have that up, and then go to your wiki, Dragged Across Concrete. That's what we're doing. All right. And the answer here from AI is yes. Dragged Across Concrete is absolutely worth watching if you appreciate dark, uncompromising, and character-driven crime dramas. Yeah, it's 159 minutes slow burn with a gritty, unapologetic. Yes. Yes. Guys, there is this guy, all right? Excuse me, I wanted to mention it, Dragged Across Concrete. All right? Who is he? He's a fucking maniac. All right. Anyways. There's a guy here in this film. He has a black mask. I mean, it spoilers ahead. You should have seen this shit already. If not, go see it and come back. All right, we're doing spoilers. So there's a killer in here, guys. He's like I don't know. It's the weirdest shit. Like he's fucking. He's evil. He's scary. It's cold. Lawrence. Is that him? Yeah, it's Lawrence. Something. Right? Lawrence. Fuck, I just had it up. I don't understand why they don't fucking point this guy out. This motherfucker is brutal. Guys, he walks into this fucking damn gas station and fucking kills this dude. Sorry, my internet is iMac 12. I'm getting so fucking pissed for some reason. Motherfucker. Yeah, all right. Thomas Kretschmann, I guess. Lawrence, right? Vogelman, all right? Whatever. That must be him. Okay, that's him. All right. Yeah, that Gray Gloves. Is it Gray Gloves? Oh, God. This fucking movie. These fucking websites. Anyways, guys, who gives a shit? There's a guy in a fucking mask, and he's brutal. He's damn brutal. He walks into this gas station, guys, just murders the clerk, like, with this semi-automatic weapon. Overkill. And there's this guy in this mask, guys. He's brutally scary. Okay, he's fucking scary. Scares the shit out of the real reviewer. Oh, God, does he? He's a good villain, man. But he's taken out at some point really quick. So, what I want to... It is a slow burn. Yes, it is a slow burn. Okay? But you got Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn doing the slow burn. You know what I mean? So it's good slow burn. They don't mention that. That you have Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn, two great actors, probably legends, right? Of the industry, and they're in this film, and they're going back to back. It's just slow burn. No, yeah, there's something's gonna burn, everyone. Something's gonna burn. Something's gonna be dragged across fucking concrete, bro. Why was this movie dragged across concrete, everyone? Why aren't you talking about this? What's up? Is dragged across concrete good, Gibson? We're gonna answer this question. All right, we're gonna answer it by the end of the stream. Wow. I mean, guys, I saw this, I guess, on Roku. I thought it was Tubi at some point, but I guess it's Roku. I watched it on a few years ago. This movie, excuse me, came out in 2018, but you wouldn't know that. Because the real reviewer didn't know that. I didn't know that. Did you know that? I didn't know that. And he did this right after the director here, Zeller, Mr. Zeller. He's from Brawl and Stuff by Night. I haven't seen that guy's on purpose because if it's fun or whatever, but which also saw the same people. Either way, 15 million to make it. And it's only made 660,000, man. You know, it's one of those movies that is just so underrated. You know, it really is. Nobody talks about it. I don't understand why we're not talking about this. We're talking about it now. You see it here. Wow. You know, there's a part here too, guys. Wow, I have to refresh because I told you I only saw it once. Because it is a slow burn movie, but I considered watching it again. There's a part here where there's a bank robbery that's going to go down, and Mr. Gibson and Vaughn have the drop on this bank robbery, guys. They're tired of the 9 to 5, like yours truly, the real reviewer. They want what's theirs, okay, what they deserve, like the real reviewer, and they're going to take it. So they're going to take it from people that ain't going to miss it, that are pieces of shit, and that's exactly what the real reviewer is doing here with these streams. So I'm going through the wiki plot, guys, because I've seen the movie. I want to refresh. All right. So the bank employee. So Vogelman commits a series of violent robberies to pay for customized bulletproof van. Okay. Henry is child for a biscuit. Okay. Yeah. So it's Jennifer Carpenter, guys. You'll recognize this chick. You think she's someone else when she's not, right? You think she's another actress, but she isn't. She isn't Selma Blair or is guys. I don't want to ruin. I'm gonna ruin the movie. This is spoiler. Go see it. I can't believe I'm gonna ruin this movie. Damn, bro. They introduced Jennifer Carpenter's character, and you're following her through her everyday routine, and she is pregnant. All right, she's pregnant. Excuse me, she's maternity leave. She just gets back or whatever, and she's fucking killed by this psycho man, right? Yeah, that's all coming back to me. He recruits two homeboys, two homies from the hood to help him with this bank robbery, this psycho. And they get into the car with this psycho. Everybody, what the fuck is going on in this movie? It's so awesome. It's really, really throws you. You know, it really, what this movie does is keep you on edge, guys. Drag the cars. Look at my smile. I was watching. I couldn't fucking believe. I didn't know what was going to happen, just like these homeboys. You know, that are driving. One of they're brothers. Oh, shit, they're brothers, man. Really, fucking brothers, guys. That's right. I read that because they're brothers. You got a brother? I don't know. It's a brother. It couldn't be their friend. I think it was a brother. But either way, their friends are brothers. They seem like brothers, guys. They're such close friends, you know? The way they would treat each other. The one dude is telling the other guy, though, you know, just chill the fuck out, you know? Because the masked guy, they just committed a robbery. Guy, he's killed somebody. I told you who they killed. You know, the dude killed the masked dude. We're going to call him Crazy Mask Guy here. Oh shit, guys! He's got the black ski mask. He's just ready, bro. And you know, he's faceless. He's a faceless fucking murdering psycho. You know, he's a Michael Myers of Drag Across Concrete. And listen, he's in the back of the van, guy, and he's turned on these homeboys. You know, and he's telling them he's gonna kill him. He's got the gun back there, guys. He's speaking to him. It's good. What's up with that, dude? I'm on edge, like the dudes are in the front driving. Oh shit. Yeah, dude, there's a really great action scene at the end. It's so well done. I don't understand what the fuck the writing. Who wrote this movie? Who wrote this movie, everyone? S. Craig Zahler. This guy's a fucking legend. He's an American screenwriter, director, novelist, and composer after being at the beginning of his work career working briefly as a cinematographer. The movie looks amazing to look at. The vibe of this movie, guys, is so good. I love it. Zahler focused on screenwriting until he made his directional debut with Bone Tomahawk. Okay, so that's where he's coming from. Seen that, but I couldn't get. Listen, Steven Zahler here, the director, he wrote this too. So the writing is. I really like the writing, guys. I really do about this movie. The writing just makes me satisfied. The writing is something that surprises you when things start happening, and the dialogue is good, you know? Shit they're doing is good. I don't understand what the slow burn's all about. I know what you mean by slow burn, internet, but getting there is a pleasure with Vaughn and Gibson, eating. Vince Vaughn here is always ordering some food, trying to get Gibson to eat some food. But yeah, he wants to marry Vince Vaughn. He's engaged. He wants to propose. He wants out of the game, guys. Gibson's got a family and a daughter. He's fucking sick of this apartment living shit and this 9 to 5 bullshit money. He deserves more, and he's gonna get it. Even if he's got to be dragged across concrete, even if he does or drag anyone else. That's the point of that damn title. What a title. Dragged across concrete. Damn, guys. Like, yeah, it's an off-putting title at first, but when you see this shit, you don't exactly know why. Holy shit. So, this Psycho, guys, I want to play on the Psycho and the Black Mask, okay? This guy is probably one of the most never talked about, underrated fucking killer beast villains that you're ever gonna see in a movie. This guy in the Black Mask, we're gonna call him Lawrence. That's what they're calling him, Lawrence Vogelman, right? Is that him? Yeah, wow. This guy is, you talk about Anton Chigurh, everybody, No Country for Old Men. That is right up there. You talk about Jack Torrance. You talk about villains in movies, right? This guy Lawrence, I believe that's him. He's fucking insane. We call him the Black Ski Mask Killer. This guy he's got no mercy, man, and he takes pleasure in this shit. I don't know. This actor is. We don't even need to see his face, guys. He just walks in the beginning and just sprays the shit out of this place. I'm sure you. I don't know if you've seen it on a reel, guys. It's gotta be on a fucking reel somewhere, right? He just kills the shit out of the clerk, like overkill. Oh man, I've never seen no shit like that, bro. I was wondering what this has to do with the movie. I was like, oh my god, that's so random. I thought it was like Mel Gibson, doing this, his character, for the money, because he wants money. He needs money, man. I think there's a surgery or something his wife needs. There's something he needs, guys. The motivation for Mel Gibson and Mr. Vince Vaughn to do this, to usurp the robbery, to rob a robbery. Their motives are very clear. Their motives are good. Their motives are reasonable. Like we can accept what they're doing. They're sick of this shit. They got needs, not being fed, and they got inside information, guys, that there's a bank robbery going down, and they're gonna get that shit. And wow. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm remembering this fucking thing. I watched this once, everyone, so I do have to go through the wiki a little bit to refresh it. But I remember that, I remember it now. So there's two guys, right? These two guys, man. Brothers. I'm gonna call them brothers. Right? Brothers. What's up? Sure. I'll leave it to Austin. Is Ryan out of the bathroom? Is he washing? Oh. Say it again. Purple guy.
And he has abs too.
Nice. Okay, so dragged across concrete. The vote is dragged across concrete good Gibson? What? Sure. Okay, so dragged across concrete. Everyone can feel that. I'm sure that title. At first I thought it was a just not a catchy title or just something I like saying, but I do now. Trust me, guys. I feel like we've all been there, dragged across concrete in our lives at some point or another. So yes, dragged across concrete. That title does wear off on you. It does wear. Yeah, it does wear off on you. So this villain. So that's what I wanted to cover up. Point A would be yes. This villain here. Wow. And of course, Mr. Gibson himself, guys. He's amazing. He's amazing in this movie. He's always amazing in everything he does, right? But this, good shit. Good Gibson to me. You got that answer right there already. No one's watching. No one cares anyways about this movie or my stream. So, but I like to do this for me. I like to say that Dragged Across Concrete is very underrated. It should have more attention, as far as for Vince Vaughn and Mr. Gibson and the director himself, the movie itself, how it plays out, how it's written. What is it nominated for? What? I hope for writing. Let me take a look, guys, on so-called the movie authority, IMDb, and let's see what this movie here has rated. Not rated. Excuse me. Awards. I want to see because I see nominations. Dragged Across Concrete, 2018. Why didn't I hear about this in 2018? What the fuck? All right. There's nominations, right? 6.9. Whatever. I'm not doing that. You guys can go look at it for yourself on IMDb and watch the movie for free on Roku. What was I looking at? There's nominations here. Yep, there is. Okay, so award on five nominations. So this was nominated in 2019 for the Saturn Award for Best Thriller Film. Nominated Saturn Award for Best Actor, Mel Gibson. I told you. 2019 nominated Saturn Award, Lisa Love, Best Makeup. And 2019 nominated Saturn Award, Best Writing, S. Craig. I agree. I agree with the writing, guys. 100%. That writing, phenomenal. This guy, this directing, this writing, the cinematography, the dialogue, the action, man, the suspense, the thrill. This is a fucking thriller. Yeah, it won Best Thriller, right? It was a nominee. It should have fucking won. Who was it up against in 2018? Wow. Look at this. A Razzie Award for it, 2020 nominee. Worst reckless disregard for human life and public property. That's for fucking sure. This movie, guys, did they have this on Wiki with the guy walks in and just sprays the fuck out of the clerk? Okay. So yeah, like they say, Vogelman, this crazy fuck, commits a series of violent robberies to pay for a customized bulletproof van. Okay? All right. So that's what I'm saying right there. That part, that's where you see him. I guess he's getting money. Yeah, he's getting money up to make this van to pull off this bank robbery, right? And the fucking Vogelman here, man, they show you a robbery he pulls off, guys. Like I said, at first I thought it was Gibson because Gibson, in the beginning, they're showing you Gibson and his family are struggling. They need money for something, like some kind of procedure or whatever. They need damn money, man. Everybody needs fucking money. Miss Gibson's getting old. He's gonna die. He don't give a fuck. Give me the money. So I thought it was him coming in with the ski mask, guys, and laying out. He sprayed this shit like bug spray, bro, and fucking took care of all the roaches. No, man, he fucking sprays this clerk down dead. Like, his motherfucker's dead. And it was just for the kill. He shoots a bunch of other shit too, guys, for the fuck of it. It's so weird because I don't understand the evil, kill, that violent mentality. You know, that's what I'm saying. It's weird, but it's like I could see it. You know, I could see him, you know, spraying whatever. He sprays the TV or some shit. He sprays. It's interesting that he does that. Like I thought I'd never seen that. You know, he walks in, guys. This is the weirdest shit. You think he's gonna, you know, let alone kill this? I don't know. He takes the money, obviously, because I told you he's getting the robbery. He just like goes over, right, and grabs the shit. I don't know. I have to look it up there, right? Playing again. I only watched it once. That's all I wanted to do and needed to do. This movie is, and it's not because it's bad. It's not because it's bad. I would watch it with someone else that has never seen it to see it again, but to see their reaction. But it is a slow burn, but it's not even like that, guys. It's Vince Vaughn and Mel Gibson. How is that a slow burn, everyone? Really, internet? Really, YouTube and so-called reviewers on Rotten Tomatoes? So, Vogelman, this psycho, man, he hires the childhood friends. Okay, they're friends, they're not brothers. So Henry and his childhood friend Biscuit. So this is Michael Jai White, right? But either way, you don't really care about that as he's in the movie, or it doesn't bring any significance. What significance is what they get their shit into. These two friends, all right? They're driving for Vogelman. Vogelman hires them. That's Psycho with the black mask. And Gibson and Vaughn are tipped, all right, that this is going to go down. So they're staking this shit out, the bank. And then you're introduced, of course, to Miss Kelly Summer here. Excuse me, Mrs. And she just had a baby. She's leaving her home with homeboy. And she's going to work. She's going to the same bank. Same bank that Vogelman's at. Robbing. Or going to rob. The same bank that Vaughn and Mr. Gibson are staking out. So it's all coming to a head. So they say slow burn, everyone. Don't believe that shit. Don't believe the hype. It's not a slow burn when you have Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn sitting in a car. Yeah, eating a sub. It's interesting. What can I say? It's interesting. Interesting conversation there. I'm sure I'd like to be a fly on the wall for that one. And you are. So, but you know some shit is going down. And I told you, Vogelman walks in with these robberies, guys. Is one of them. The one I remember clearly. I don't know if there's others, but he just walks in and sprays the shit out of this fucking gas station clerk. It's just unbelievable. I didn't know that was coming. I was just like, it was the weirdest thing. It's after like a Mel Gibson scene, I think. Like he goes to sleep or some shit. It's weird as fuck, and it's like, you know what I mean? It throws you off. Vogelman convinces, okay, yes, and he hires the brothers, like I told you, to be getaway drivers, and the brothers need money too, right? They sure do, but they become key characters here, guys, as this unfolds. So they take everybody. They take Kelly. I told you, the girl that was on maternity leave, but she's killed. Guys, she's fucking killed. Yeah, that's something that I half remember, but I remember. Because I was wondering why they were showing me this poor girl getting on the bus, you know, leaving the baby home with the boyfriend. But she's killed. I'm pretty sure Vogelman, guys, executes her. And that's how I tell you how mean this motherfucker is. You know, you talk about mean, man. You know, don't make a mistake, meaning no forgiveness. This guy, Vogelman, in this movie, Dread Across Concrete, guys. You know, and he's really taunting these brothers too, guys. You know, in his back of this van when he gets them in it and he tells them to drive. They want out of this situation. They know they got themselves way over and over the head. You know, but they know they're going to be dragged across concrete, but they can't get out of this situation, guys. Look, and we're gonna. Oh my God, they show you how they can't get out. It's fucking crazy. Like it's stressful, very stressful bank robbery. Everyone, you know, you think Heat 2 was a stress. I mean, excuse me, Heat was a stressful bank robbery, or you know, A Place Beyond the Pines, was a favorite movie of mine. Nah, man, nah. This Vogelman shit. He comes in, he executes. You know, she's sending emails and he knows it. He just kills her. It's and you know she has the baby at home. It's sick. It's crazy shit. So, anyways. Okay, yeah. So I already knew that, but the brothers, they drive. They get the bank robbery. The money's successful, guys. They get the robbery done. They get the fuck out of there. They realize that Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn are following the brothers. I mean, Michael Jai White, whatever you want to say. The brothers would come. One of the brothers realizes, and he doesn't tell the other brother. He doesn't tell Vogelman, whatever. Keep going. Right? There's a scene. It keeps, man, wow. Even as simple as that scene, guys, the scene of the brothers being tailed by Vaughn, and as they have a gun in the back of that, it's just very, I don't know what to say. Like, I see it playing out in my head, too, and I only watched the movie once, but it sticks with you. The way this writing is and the way this plays out, yeah. Huh? I love you, son. Okay? It's all right. I miss Daddy. I miss you, too. I'm glad you're home. You know that? I can't wait till you get home. Play your TV. Yeah? You okay? What's the matter? Come on. You alright? What's the matter? I'm here. I miss you too, son. You know that? I think about you all the time. I'm doing everything for you, son. I know. I'm trying to get things done for you, son. I want you to be okay. You should worry about nothing.
I miss you so much.
I miss you too, but we had a great time, right? What's that place called?
I forgot.
You forgot? It's better than Billy D's? Yeah?
Yeah, it was like that.
I saw him. I showed you. I'm glad you're home, son, safe. Daddy worries when you go out without him. I'm glad you got home safe. You're watching over your brother, too. You're such a good boy. What would I do without you, huh? What made Daddy cry? I love you. I miss you too, son. I love you very much. You're special to me. I love you. I always think about you, son. Because I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm doing it because I love to do it. I love you more. Okay? You thirsty or something? Huh? What you want? What do you want? You sure? All right. Go ahead. What I got? Oh, I didn't tell Ryan. I got watermelon. Yeah, I got a couple things. What time? Yeah. What do you want? What do you want, Mike? Oh, I got watermelon. You ever have watermelon? Hold on. Let's go get Ryan because he wanted to try to take the bowl with it. You want to eat it? All right. I'll try watermelon. You want one? Hey, sodas. You see? Sodas. But you guys made friends there, right?
Me? See? I have watermelon.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. We're good.
I want the watermelon.
Huh?
Give me the watermelon.
Right there.
I said give me the watermelon. I need it. Please. Please, it's my only support of life. Please.
Hold on. Take the piece. Wait, hold on. I'm going to try some. I want some. Here, Ryan.
I'm hogging it.
No, Ryan.
No.
Share, Ryan. Share. All right. So, all right. Okay. So, sorry about that. Oh, okay. Oh, come here. All right. Sorry, everyone. Like I said, guys, if you do see that black screen or me not here on the screen, and you watch back this live, just go forward on it until I come back. I go AFK. This is live. This is not rehearsed or planned out. I just have a subject I can talk about and make points about on my own and my own thoughts, and that's it. And we answer a poll question at the end. So, is Dragged Across Concrete good Gibson? And no answers, guys, to the poll yet. But the real reviewer will give his answer to the poll question by the end. And we'll see if you all agree, guys. 31 minutes in the live stream. Thank you for joining. Like I said, demonetized, guys. Please donate to the Cash App Ratio with the Z. We're talking Dragged Across Concrete. Man, no one's ever going to talk about this fucking Vogelman, guys. Wow, a $15 million budget, and then he only makes 600. He lost so much money, but it's such a good movie. Yeah, I said it. You heard it. Good movie. Very good movie. Now I want to go into, guys, they're in the van, like I said, being tailed by Gibson and Vaughn, and they go to this like this site where they're gonna, the stash house, so to speak. Okay, it's very industrial, but they have a hostage. It's so. Yeah, there's a part where they send, where Gibson, guys, they're pinned down. It's so. Gibson and Vaughn send out the hostage, right? Yeah. Oh, no, excuse me. The hostage is sent out by Vogelman, okay, to pull Homeboy's body. So Cheryl is coerced by Vogelman to faking an escape that lets her shoot. Yeah, wow. And they kill Vaughn. Yeah, wow. What a fucking turn of events. And Mel Gibson, Ridgman here. Wow. I don't, I can't, it's hard to follow through the wiki. Oh, it's not. So he kills Black Gloves as he exits the van. Yeah. Gray Gloves. Yeah, guys, just listen to this. So they get to the part. I'm sorry. You should have seen this fucking movie, man. Why didn't you see this shit, guys? How come you're not talking about this? How come you're not saying that, yeah, this is some good-ass Gibson right here? All right, so, guys, Lacerte, who is Vince Vaughn, right? I'm referring to their real names. Vince Vaughn learns of the atrocities committed by the thieves and berates Mel Gibson for not intervening sooner. So, wow, man, really shows the cop side here kicking in, on these boys. You think they're corrupt. You know what? I think a movie that came out recently, guys, on Netflix was Vince Vaughn and Matt Damon. What is it, The Rip? Something like that, guys? I haven't seen it. But, if you want two great actors as corrupt cops of any kind, or cops, corrupt cops and doing corrupt shit and, but then again, still being good. This movie here, Dragged Across Concrete, is what you want to watch. I know Ben Affleck and Damon had that movie, The Rip, guys. So it's out, right? I haven't seen it. But, this is the original, right? This is the 2018 Dragged Across Concrete. You want two corrupt cops, guys, to talk about or spend time with. It's going to be Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn. Yeah, I said it. I mean, and you have, Ski Mask Vogelman here, Mr. The Evil Guy, the bank robber. He is the evilest motherfucker, guys, since, I don't know. He's since Anton Chigurh, guys. Like, where is this talking about? Anton Chigurh's #1, and then this guy in this damn mask. You know. Yeah, baby. Dang, I should have been already done that. Yeah, the poopy cash app, bro. So, yeah, right. So this, I'm telling you, man. You know, this guy Vogelman. I'm telling you, the ski mask guy is just—he's doing things that he's doing things that you'd want to see a villain do in other movies, and it hasn't done, and he does it. No, my boy. Yeah, simply. I'm sorry, my boy. I like a bag of cookies. If you want bag of cookies in there? One bag of cookies. Give Ryan a bag of cookies. Thank you. Want to give him? I don't want it. I'm full. You give Ryan one for me? If he wants it, thank you. So, yeah, guys. Wikipedia going back and forth. The only reason I'm looking at it is to refresh my memory. But I'm going from different scenes to different scenes. But what I'm going to focus on, like I said, is this guy, this evil dude.
Do you see a little talkie bag?
Yeah. You're welcome, bro. I guess so, yeah. I'm going to bed. Okay. Yeah. So, that's right. Cash App it. I am demonetized. We're trying to change the face of YouTube. We're trying to expose. So, yo, the guy in the mask, this killer, like I said, he does things that in movies that you'd want a villain to do, but has never done before, and he does it in this movie, Dragged Across Concrete, guys. Your villain does exactly what you want him to do in the position that he's in. All right. There's a part where, like I said, he sends out the hostage to do something, to kill, to set up, to shoot. Guys, he convinces her to shoot and kill Vince Vaughn. Wow, man. You know, I'm getting chills, guys, thinking about this movie, thinking about this, watching this unfold in front of me. I didn't say the writing is phenomenal. You know, everyone, the writing of this movie, Dragged Across Concrete, is spectacular. You know, it's spectacular. Yeah, I said it. Where's everyone at? Like, where the awards, guys? What the fuck? It bombed. Because Gibson, gets a lot of heat, man. Gibson gets a lot of shit, guys. No, it's Dragged Across good Gibson. That's the answer. The question. We're gonna answer it. Damn. You know, another thing about Mel Gibson in this role, guys, is that he's memorable. You know, when you think about the movie, you think Mel Gibson, and then you think Vince Vaughn. And then I think of this fucking ski maxed up Vogelman beast. He's I just didn't understand where he was hiding this. Why we haven't heard 2018, guys. I saw this in 2024. You know what I'm saying? That's 6 years later. How come I seen this? I guess it's free, guys, on Roku. You gotta check this out and come back to this thread and tell me what you guys thought. This is crazy. Is this good Gibson? I think it's amazing Gibson, obviously. I think his role was it's this man. It's so hard to put into words. When something's so good and so great, it's hard to put into words. It really is. Excuse me. But the villain Vogelman, guys, Lawrence Vogelman, what a name on him, like Anton Chigurh. He walks into the gas station like Anton does, but this time he doesn't flip a coin, guys. This guy doesn't give you an out for your life. He comes in and handles business. He stands on business. He just fucking does what he's got to do, and he does it well, and he's done, and he's out. And if he wants to have fun with it, he'll have fun with it. That's what this villain is, guys. This Vogelman guy. I didn't know this person was in the movie, this kind of guy. You got Mel Gibson, you got Vince Vaughn. That's enough to keep me watching. It really is. That combination, guys, is very, very different. To see Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn as cops. But you think they're good cops, but they're not. They're corrupt cops. But they might be good. It's really good. You know, Vince Vaughn, Mel Gibson, as a duo, it's great. It's okay. Yes. Wow. So I told you this guy. We're gonna call him Lorenz. His name is Lorenz or whatever, everybody. But he's got a black ski mask. He does a lot of things that you would want, like I said, would want a villain to do in a movie, and he doesn't. So every time this guy came on screen, like especially the bank robbery, everyone, there's a part, I want to explain this. There's a part where I told you this girl, Jennifer Carpenter, right? She just had a baby. She comes back to the bank that they're robbing. All right, so they rob the bank. She's there. She sends an email here, like she sends like tries to notify for help, right? By sending an email. Somehow it's found out by Lawrence here, you know, the black ski mask guy that's robbing the bank, and he fucking kills her. You know, that's it. There's no questions. I think there's no much like, there's not much. In other movies, man, I don't know. There's something about this guy just doing it. And he just did it. And it was done. He killed her, and you're like, okay, hey, you shouldn't have fucking notified. Right? You're like, hey, he told you not to. And this man is a man of his word. But he's not talked about. So, and I tell you, this is, like I told you, there's a part where this psycho, the banker on the rents, he tells his, when you get to the end of this movie, guys, you believe that? They're talking, it's a slow burn, you guys. Holy fuck. They slow burn your ass with the end for sure. They burn you in a good way. They drag your fucking ass across concrete. You got skid marks all over the place. Burning up. Wondering what the hell is going to happen. Is who's going to live? Who's going to die? Who's going to get the money? Damn. How's this going to play out, right? You're thinking they got something great here, guys, as you're getting towards the end when this showdown is happening, this standoff. And you think, how could a standoff be boring? How could it be interesting? It should be boring. It's not, man. For some reason, this standoff in this industrial warehouse yard, both the van is flipped over, and for the bank robbers and the brothers or the childhood friends there. Oh my God. And you got Vince Vaughn. There's a part too, guys, with Vince Vaughn and oh my, I'm really getting excited about this movie. Mel Gibson, and there's a part where he's shooting but the way he's shooting is like, he does a part with Vince Vaughn, guys. I can't really, it's the way they do this. It's like really military or something. I've never seen it done like the way they do in this behind this car. Vaughn and Mel Gibson, everyone. You got to see this fucking movie so we can talk about it. You can straighten me out a little bit. Seen it once. I can't do another watch, right? Damn. So they're behind this car. And it's just the way, guys, it's done. Like with the shooting and the way I don't know. I've never seen it done that way. I don't know, man. I just didn't know. Wow. So you're like, okay, all right, man. Mel Gibson, Mel Gibson has some shit. You're like, all right, Ridgeman here. He has some tactics. He has some experience, in military or whatever. But it was really different the way, guys, this standoff played out. It's very, very, very tense. This standoff at the end of this film. It's very, very intense. You're on edge. You do not know. You do not know who is going to get the money, who's going to live or die in this situation. You just don't know. But you feel Mel Gibson. You feel Vaughn. You feel there's a stronger set of fighters here, between Mr. Vogelman. But Vogelman's a psycho, man. He sends out the hostage to kill Vaughn. Can you believe that? And you're saying, real reviewer, how could you write? You see that on page, but how would you see that in writing, but how would you make it on screen? And his director, man, Steven Zauler for this shit, man. Gotta give him credit. He wrote it and directed, guys. Fucking awesome. So he he basically, right, tells her, you're gonna do this. I'll let you go. Wherever he puts the gun to her, whatever the fuck the threat is, she's coerced. So yeah, he's This Vogelman, guys, this sicko psycho, guys, that robs this bank. He's fucking. Why isn't he up there with Anton Chigurh? This guy, the way he talks, is just very, very calm and deep and right to the point. He just doesn't waste words. He doesn't mince words. And if you don't follow his direction once, he doesn't give you a second chance. Hello, Jacob Sutter. How are you today, my friend? I'm good, man. How are you today? How's it going, Jacob? Jacob Sutter, everybody, 1258 says hello. How you doing, man? I'm good. Thank you for asking, man. We're doing this live stream, like I said, 9 days straight, man. We're going 30 days, brother. What's the weather like with you today? It's beautiful. It was actually beautiful. A little hot for my taste, man, but beautiful. Sunny, a little cloudy. How about you, Jacob? Oh, thanks for voting, man. So, yes, is Dread the Cars good, Gibson? Yes, you seen it, huh, man? Jacob, you seen it. What do you think about that villain, my guy? The guy in the ski mask, Vogelman. Yeah, what do you think of? Oh, I'm glad you're doing well, dude. Thanks for popping in as well, dude, and for voting on this. I just want to spread the word about Dragging Across Concrete being an awesome movie, you know? Underrated Gibson, right? One of his. Wow, what a movie. With the villain and the robber, Vince Vaughn. What do you think, man? Dragged Across Concrete, what do you give it? But that's what we're talking. I really appreciate you, man, popping in and say hello. I really hope you're well, you and yours, man. I hope you had a good 4th of July if you're in America, wherever you're at. I don't care where you're at, man. I love everybody. Good. Yes, good, right? Good, Gibson, right? You gotta hang in there, right, man? You gotta hang in there. You know, it's not a quick, right? It's not a quick ride to get to where you want to be in this movie, but they take you there in a way where it's interesting, you know? Right? Like I said, you have Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn, and those two in a cop car together is interesting all in itself. I'd love to be a fly in the wall, and that you get to be a fly in the wall, and you get to listen and hear their conversation. It's interesting dialogue, guys. It's well presented. You know, it's well paced. To me, it's well paced. It's not slow at all. You know, it scares me even. I don't want to see what's going to happen next. But you get at the end of this film, right? The standoff, like I said, guys. Wow, I've never seen a standoff done this way. Now, what is the closest thing standoff? Like the Negotiator, Black Hawk Down, right? Hostage standoff. Dog Day Afternoon. Uh, Place Beyond the Pines, like I said, is a great bank robbery movie. But it's not a hostage situation, right? Hostage. I mean, come on, guys. Those don't hunt a can of the Dread Across Concrete. So Vogelman does something that we've never seen before. He tells the hostage he has to get. He coerced her. I like that word they're using because he did. He didn't like just put the gun to her and say, "Listen, I'm gonna blow your head off." Like, right? It was something different. It was something very. This guy is psychological too. I don't understand why we're not talking about him. Why he's not on the top 10 villain list? Like, this motherfucker was sick. Mel Gibson is one of my. Yes, me too, man. Yes, me too. Mel Gibson, favorite actors. Yes, this man is creative genius, and he's a great actor. Love him in Dragged Across Concrete. The only reason I watched this movie, Jacob, was because Mel Gibson was in it. You know, and I didn't know about it until 6 years, you know, before it was out. You know what I'm saying? Watching it in 2024, man, on Roku, apparently for free. And why don't we know about this Mel Gibson film? You know, Vince Vaughn, too. Why don't we know about this? Why? It's terrible, you know? It's a shame because this villain in this movie, you know, alongside Gibson and Vince Vaughn, I mean, it's amazing. Michael Jai White, you know, the brothers have it. Like I said, you wouldn't think the brothers, the childhood friend and everything, would have any real significance to do with this story, you know, but everything comes full circle. Everything is connected. And I like that, man. But the writing is great. This writing is off the fucking chain, man. This is some of the best writing I've ever. It does everything I'm thinking it to do, you know? When they're in the standoff and the hostage is there, I was like, yeah, man, maybe you would think the craziest shit to think of, but smartest thing to think of, like take the hostage and have them go out there and pretend like they needed help. And then one of the cops would go help the hostage and then have the hostage shoot one of the cops or both of them, kill him. And somehow he gets her to do it. And the way that he tells her to do it and all that, it's like it's believable. It's believable to her. It's believable to us watching. So Wow, man. So, wow, I'm getting pains and stress pains. Just, but I hope you're good, Jacob. Thanks for watching, bro. I'm sorry. We go on and on, bro. We move on. We talk about the love of Mel Gibson, but it stresses me out a little bit, everyone, because I get pains. Like with stress, because why? Why haven't we been told about this? This Mel Gibson movie with Vince Vaughn. It's just why? Because you got something personal against Mel Gibson for what he said or what happened there, back a few years ago. Okay, guys, that's bullshit, man. Separate the artist from the art, no? The fuck, man? Like, I wanted to know about this film. Why didn't I know about it in 2018? I would have been fucking all over this. But guys, it's a hard film to watch. The replay value is low. I'm not gonna fool you. When it comes to maybe Mel Gibson movies, guys, I don't know, Jacob, if you feel this for me, man. When it comes to Mel Gibson movies, the replay value is kind of low, you know? But I don't mind watching them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind watching them or giving him my support of watching a new one. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like it's kind of low. Do you like Morgan Freeman? I like Morgan Freeman in Deep Impact as the President of the United States. Yes, before Obama was. I like Morgan Freeman in Deep Impact. Yes. And then I like him in The Shawshank Redemption, and that's it. And then after that, no, man. There's nothing else I like him in. So, no, I don't fancy him. Snub-nosed actor, from the old school, right? Snub-nosed actor from the old school. We can't talk to him about shit or movies or whatever, or pop, whatever. We can't talk to this man outside of anything. So he's very one-dimensional. I like him in Unforgiven. Sorry, Unforgiven as well. Yes, I like Morgan Freeman, then I guess you could say, in a few movies. But I don't fancy him, man. He's not something I'd really put on or suggest. It's a great question. So as we get to the end of Dragged Across Concrete, everybody, I said the brothers, the childhood friends, they come into one of them dies, and they got to throw the body out, right? So there's something with the body. I say it's very deep. It's very, yeah, you would think it was. It is. Very technical, this whole standoff. But listen, when the so when the hostage, she shoots Vaughn, guys. So she shoots him. But Mel Gibson, you ain't shooting his homie Vince Vaughn. He fucking no remorse. Of course, you agree with everything Mel Gibson did right there, Richmond. You did. He takes out the hostage, guys. He kills her. He shoots her. Fuck that. You know what I mean? He's shooting my partner. He's trying to save you. Do you like horror movies? Love horror movies, Jacob. Love horror movies. Got the horror shirt sometimes, right? Yeah, man. Check the channel. Love horror movies. Got everything and everything. Yes, sir. Seen it all. Yes, sir. Seen it all, Jacob. Love horror movies. Probably the number one genre for your boy, the Real Rant Reviewer. Yes. Grew up on them. Still love them. But sometimes I change preferences when it comes to horror movies, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of cut them off. I got young children, so I can't really run the horror movies all day, like I used to. They come in and see some head cut off. That's not good, so no. I have to go now. I'll be back tomorrow. It was a pleasure seeing you. It's a pleasure seeing you, Jacob Strutter, 1258. Thank you, man, for even popping in and talking to me. Thank you, man. You know how much it means to me. Thank you, sir. You take care, Jacob. Hope to see you again, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you for voting, coming in. Awesome. Jacob Strutter, everybody. 1258. He comes in to say hi, give his love for Mel Gibson and Dragged Across Concrete. So thank you, Jacob. Yes, a supporter of the channel, everyone. If you want to support, like I said, just donate to the channel. The Cash App is there, rings through with the Z. I am demonetized by YouTube long ago for my videos, for just talking the truth, in my opinion. So I do not make money off subs or views. But thank you so much. I had so much fun discussing this with you. I really did. Somebody loves Dragged Across Concrete and Gibson. It's so cool. So thank you. So we're getting to the end of the film, guys, right? End of the film. And the brother, I believe it's not Michael Jai White, guys. It's this other guy. Anyways, he's a humble man. He's a humble brother. You see him, guys. Oh yeah, and that's all coming back. So there's a scene, like when he gets out of jail, guys. You know, mixed in between in the beginning with Gibson. So you're introduced to Gibson, his life, his family life. You're introduced to Vince Vaughn and his single life, but he wants a family life. And then you're introduced to this uh, homeboy here, brother, that brother from another mother that wants to, you know, he just got out of jail. He wants to be clean, but he walks in his own house again. And he's kicking out his mother. It's good shit, guys. He's got a bat. It's just the way this movie's presented, guys, and played out. I want to say it's artistic in a way, you know? I want to say there's some artistry in this film. Why does the real review want to say this? I feel like that. You know, it feels like a Tarantino, you know? I just don't know, guys. I don't know why. All right, so that scene I glossed over because this person here, um, he's going to be involved in this. Like I said, he's involved in the end. So he's one of the drivers, the getaway van. So I want to see how Vogel's killed, guys, because I wonder how he was going to be killed. This motherfucker was hard to kill. There's no fucking way he's going out easy. So, oh. So the other guys killed guys, and either way. Hmm?
Because it reminds me of your canvas.
You like that? Yeah, the fireworks. Yeah, that's tomorrow. We'll go sleep soon, okay? You tired? Kinda. I watch the TV. We'll go to bed, okay? Real soon. Daddy's finished the stream. Talk about drag the car's concrete. Um. Okay. Yeah, guys, it's Lorenz Vogelman. This guy, top. Yeah, he's man, fucking A, man. Wow. Brutal, brutal, brutal. So, at the end of the film, guys, you know, I told you, Vaughn is dead. He dies. All right, he's killed by the hostage. And the hostage is killed by Gibson. Okay? So, what happens is. It says Richmond then quickly kills Black Gloves as he exits the van. Richmond hands. Okay. There's more than one. Okay, so there's more than one, right? But this Lorenz guy is the leader. So, anyways, he's able. Mr. Gibson is, of course, is able to kill everyone. He fills it with tear gas, right? Um. Oh man, yeah, he's gonna burn the van. Oh shit! And he kills Vogelman. All right, guys, the way Mel Gibson is killing people in this film at the end, I just buy it, dude. I just fucking buy it. I just do, everyone. Shit, you know. So one time in one movie, you know. Did I buy what the fuck he knows and what he's doing with these shots and how he's killing people? It's a weird kill. It's a hard kill because Vogelman is in like a weird position. Yeah. Before that, I could shoot him through a retractable slit. Yeah, he's got slits in the van. It's just wild. And there's more than one, guys. I'm sorry I glazed over that. But besides Vogelman, there is other masked up individuals besides the brothers too, guys. There's a couple. I think it's one other one. But you know, Gibson is able to kill them. And he kills Vogelman. But the way this duel, this firefight plays out, it's just very. It's good. It's good. I like how Gibson, you know, rushes the van with tear gas after Vaughn dies. Guys, Vaughn calls his. I told you he wanted to be a family man. He wanted to propose to his girlfriend. He does before he dies, but she fucking denies it. And he dies. Shit. Look at that writing. She fucking denies it, guys, declining his proposal. And he's dying. She's on the phone with him. You know he's dying. Guys, what writing, you know, to be hit with the truth before you die. by your girlfriend that she doesn't love you enough to marry you is, and he dies. Yeah, shit. So, all right, guys. So Gibson kills the fucking huge baddies. He gets the baddies. And then Henry shoots Ridgman in the foot. All right. So yeah. So the dude, homeboy, that was the driver, is left alive, and you see why he needs the money. You see why and all this shit in the beginning of the movie. So they're telling you his motivation, obviously. But Henry shoots him, right? I mean, yeah. So Henry's calling him Henry. He shoots Mel Gibson in the foot. And he then says, "Yo, I recorded this whole fucking thing." He said, "Recorded the whole thing, whatever." So. All right, guys. This ended the film, everybody. Okay, I want to go there really quick. I'm sorry, I'm skimming over. Thanks for the like, by the way. Appreciate you, whoever you were. Thank you for liking. 60 minutes in, we're talking Drag Across Concrete, and we're answering the question: is Drag Across Concrete good Gibson? One person says yes, it is, and we're going to answer that question at the end here. But we get to the end of the film finally, and there's Henry, the driver, guys. And they got the bodies, right? And they got the money, the billion, the gold, whatever you want to say. And they're with Gibson, right? Ridgman in the car, and they're talking. And, Gibson pulls out the gun, everybody, on this man. And he says, listen, man, you said you recorded all this shit. Like, I want that footage, and we're good. He's like, give me the footage, and we're straight. But, guys, the way this goes down between the two, you talk about a tense scene and, like, Wild Wild West and what's going to happen here. I just didn't know. I just didn't know, man. It's Mel Gibson, guys. And you're rooting for Mel Gibson. You're rooting for Richmond, Vince is dead. You want him to get away with the money, man, or like whatever. You want this to split, guys. You want him to live. You really do. He did some hell of killing, guys. He did some hell of killing. He needs this money, man. He pulls it. He give me that damn shit, and we'll just split it. Because he can't leave the cell phone for you. He's a cop, guys. He's a fucking cop. So Henry here, the getaway driver's got his number. But guys, they pull guns on each other. So they shoot at each other, guys. And it's classic. It's classic pull away, right? Flash, who's dead, who's what. But no, man, Gibson is dying. I'm gonna cry, man. He's fucking dead. He's gonna die. He's dying, guys. He's fucking dying. He's dying. And he's telling him, and he's telling me, give the money to my family or whatever, half the money. And I said, you don't know. You don't know if he's gonna or not or whatever. You don't. Gibson is dead. He dies in the car. And homeboy just dumps the car in the bodies and takes the money. And he walks home, whatever he's at. But he promised Gibson he'd take care of his family with some of that bullion, that he died for it. So the homeboy sends the bullion to Richmond's family, Mr. Gibson's family, and they get it, which is great. You love that. Look at the writing. And then they give you a satisfaction of finding Henry here, the getaway driver, with the money, and he's living just like you want to see, guys. He's living large. He's living large. He's taking care of everybody. All right, and the movie ends. That's it. I think it ends at the end where he gives him the bullion, guys, because you see him living in his mansion. But yo, man, that's Rant Across Concrete for you guys. Wow, is all I can say. I mean, look at the smile on my face discussing this movie this whole time. It was like I was watching. I only watched it once, so it's like watching it for the first time, guys. There is really, he's got a handicapped brother, guys. So this guy at the end, the reason he pulls the gun is that he's not dying. He's getting this money for his handicapped brother because his mother is on that shit. On that shit, doing bad shit. You see that in the beginning, guys, when he gets out of prison or whatever. He just comes out right out with the fucking bat. He clears house, guys. He's banging. I don't know what he does something with this bat, bros. And he's fucking intimidating. He's scary. It's a scary scene because it's the cinematography. It's dark. And that chick knows right away. Get the, man, get your shit. He tells her to get straight. Everybody, he tells her to get right, with the bat in his hand. And she gets the fuck right. She gets dressed and makes some breakfast for the handicapped boy, for her fucking son, for his brother. He tells his mother, get fucking dressed. Get dressed and go in that kitchen and cook me some fucking eggs, you. Clean up this house, he says. Right? Basically, with the bat telling her, clean up this mess. Clean up yourself. So that's what he does it for, guys, and then you realizing that when he kills Gibson and you get to the end and his handicapped brother has the PS5 or he's playing that PS5, the fucking PS4 at the time, I don't know. He's playing something cool, Xbox, whatever, on the beach. It's a beautiful shot at the end. He's so rich. And you think he deserves it, man. Henry deserves it, man, because he gives it to the family, guys. He gives it to Gibson's family too. So he's a good person. He's a good man, and he kept his cool, guys. Henry, the getaway driver here, man, he had a lot of fucking pressure on him, man. There was two dudes in the back. When I told you, one of them was Vogelman. Didn't matter the other guy. It didn't matter in the back of this van, everyone. If there was 20 of these Max black dudes and black Max dudes, didn't matter if there was 20 of these guys. Vogelman, this one dude that you see, the villain with the black mask, as we call him, ski mask dude, homeboy here, Vogelman, is the worst villain I've seen since Anton Chigurh, in No Country for Old Men. I've never seen no shit like this. He comes into the gas station, guys, and he doesn't flip a coin. He doesn't give you that chance to live. He comes in and gives you no chance. He comes in and he makes sure that everything is done right and quickly and efficiently. And the writing is beautiful, man. The writing in this Dragged Across Concrete, guys, I cannot praise it enough. I just can't. Because they did everything and said everything and did everything like you would exactly say to do. Like, oh man, you know what you should do right now? You should, use the hostage somehow to coerce the Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn out and kill him. But no, he does one better. He does one better than you thought that you could think. He uses the hostage, yes, but he uses the hostage to shoot and kill Vince Vaughn. How you say? How would she do that under those circumstances? It's coerced. You got to watch the movie. See how he tells her to do it. And what would you think? Would you do it? So that's where the writing comes in. It's beautiful. I would do it. You would do it. You got to do it. This man, you see why. I mean, there's no. Vince Vaughn dies, and listen, guys, he's dying, and he calls his fiance, and he wants, not even fiance, he wants her to be a fiance. He wants a family. He's doing this robbery, being corrupt to the marriage, to marry her. Set a life, guys, and he calls her live, and he's dying. And he's like, will you marry me, basically? And she's like, nah, I'm straight. And he's like, oh, shit. And then Gibson's like, oh, fuck. He's like, what the fuck? Gibson's like, you know what? I'm so sorry that you got to realize now that girls are terrible. Like women will get you, bro. Even at death. So Vincent here, Vince Vaughn dies with being single. Like the real reviewer is gonna die being single. It's not a problem. But it's like, man, damn, that's the last thing you ever hear, and is getting rejected. Everyone, that was horrible. As a grown man, he had a ring and everything. Everybody, he had this fancy fucking ring. He was showing it. I think he was showing it to Gibson, like, hey man, I'm gonna do it. And Gibson's like, oh well. He's like, all right, go for it. Nice try. Good luck to you. And I don't know if he was trying to stop him from calling, but I think he was. I want to say Mr. Gibson, Mr. Ridgman here, was telling Mr. Laserte to Mr. Vince Vaughn to not call his girl, and say his last goodbyes because, it's a bad idea. But it was a bad idea, guys. That's the last thing he knows. Laserte, guys. Mr. Vince Vaughn, dead. So, yeah, that is the story of Dragged Across Concrete, apparently, everyone. And nobody talks about the villain, Mr. The Rents. Huh? What's up? I don't have to. What's up? What's the problem? Oh, I don't know, buddy. I don't have any tape or nothing. So, oh no, it's ripped. See? Can't tie it.
Can I use your...
I can try to tie it around this. Here.
Yeah, but...
Is that good? Ooh, squeeze me.
Why do you say squeeze me? I was just playing so randomly and I just popped up. And I'm lucky for that math Scott.
I got your back, bro.
I mean, I also tried, bro.
Is that tight enough? We're gonna go bed soon. A few minutes, 10 minutes. All right, a few minutes. Love you, bud. All right, so we covered the gambit, guys. I think everything I wanted to cover, or the real review wanted to cover with this movie, guys. Straight Across Concrete. It deserved its own live stream for 70 minutes and more. Yeah. Look at me. I'll drag you across concrete if you don't see this movie, Drag Across Concrete, man, 2018. Wow. So one voter, thank you. And Jacob came in today, guys. Jacob Sugar1258. He's showing some love for Dread Across Concrete. And the vote is Dread Across Concrete good Gibson? Voters say yes, the real reviewer audience. And guess what? The real reviewer truly says yes, it is good Gibson. This movie, don't let them fool you out there. Any of the reviews or anyone that says about this movie is not good Gibson. This movie is good Gibson. Dragged Across Concrete, guys. The kills that I told you, the kills Gibson pulls off and the way he kills is really something out of like a military op or some shit like training I've never seen before, guys, on the standoff. What gets me is the standoff and how it's carried out at the end of the film. And the ending, of course, but also they surprise you and shock you, and this villain is drastically dangerous. This guy, Rant, this villain, this bank, he's insane. Wow, I'm shaking my head because I just can't believe that if you run into someone like this, guys, or if you end up doing, you don't talk to people like this, don't do business. And the brothers end up feeling that, guys, when they try to escape and they pull their guns. They say, you ain't going nowhere. You're going to keep driving. And you know that he's going to kill him. 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 Lawrence, the masked man, robbed the bank. These two friends are childhood friends, are getaway drivers, but they're going to kill him. Gonna kill him, straight up. Gonna murk him. So you got it. Love you. We'll go back a little bit. So they're gonna kill him, right? So Dragged Across Concrete, guys, is free on Roku TV. All right now, apparently. So if there's something to do tonight, or tomorrow, or whatever, you guys got time on your hands, and you want to watch Mel Gibson, all right, and you want to see Vince Vaughn, even. All right, or you want to see a new scary villain? Yeah, this guy's scary, man. You should see this beginning scene, guys. He walks in. It's on fucking Facebook Reel. You don't even know what movie this comes from. You would just know that this man is crazy. Like, not crazy. He takes killing and robbing as a job, but he takes fun in it. He's in the beginning film. He shoots the clerk, guys, with overkill with this automatic silencer. It's just crazy. Pumps it, and then he just shoots random shit because he wants to. Like the TV's on and he just shoots it, and then I think he shoots some glass, and we would do that. Who wouldn't do that? Like this writer is so fucking in tune to what is to reality of people. Like, he's fucking great. Stephen Craig Zeller, guys, director and writer of this film, Dragged Across Concrete. Like, just to put that in there, or maybe the actor did it on his own, guys. I don't know, but it was improvised. But either way, it's fucking crazy. Like, it's so... Everything in this film, guys, you could think of what you'd want to take place and transpire for these characters, and it does happen. But it happens better than you could think it. So that's the problem here. It's like, not a problem at all. But I guess it was too good for the viewing audience at 2018. I mean, I saw a commercial, guys, I believe, for a trailer somewhere for Dread Across Concrete. Don't wrap that around your neck. Hey, don't wrap it around your neck. Don't do that. Okay. Yeah. I don't remember if it was a trailer. It had to be a trailer, guys. It was a trailer. Yes. Now it's coming to me. It's all here. Got to access it. It takes a few minutes. If I can't do it quick, I'll do it eventually. It's there. But yeah, it was a trailer, guys, on TV then. Around 2018. Yeah. So I did hear about it, I guess. I just didn't follow up. Well, fucking shame on me. That's for sure. Like I tell you guys, the way that they introduce some characters, guys, it's well done. Like I told you, and they don't fuck around. So anyone's gonna get it. Oh wow, what writing? So we're done. That's it. 75 minutes stream on Dragged Across Concrete. And if anyone ever sees this stream, man, donate to the Cash App, man. Rings with the Z. I'm gone, probably far gone. I'm not here anymore. So you got to donate. I'm demonetized. So we got one voter. Thank you for voting. Jacob Shredder again, 1258. Thanks for stopping and saying hi and giving your opinion and chatting it up. And yes, the real viewer, of course, he answers the question at every end of his stream. He answers his own question, his own poll question, his own question. Yes, it's good Gibson. It's amazing. There's no words. I have no more words. We're done. Go watch Drag the Cause Concrete, and if you're disappointed, to drag me